today I have this dark kind of vampy makeup look for fall. Once again, another fall makeup look. You guys are loving them, so I'm continuing on with them. I was super inspired by that Kylie Jenner photo that her makeup artist, Harush, I think her name is, did on her. She did this dark chocolate brown lip. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I need to find a dark chocolate brown lip color. I didn't own it in my collection. Recently, I picked up, where is it? The MAC lip liner in Bittersweet, so that is what I'm wearing on my lips. I absolutely love this dark chocolate lip. It is so gorgeous. It's the perfect twist to that typical deep burgundy or deep plum lip. You can do a deep brown lip, and it's so in for the fall. It's a huge trend right now to rock brown lips. No matter if you're rocking light or medium or dark brown lips are really in trend. So I definitely wanted to do a makeup look surrounding that. I decided to pair it with a rosy, coppery eye look and a little bit of burgundy browns in there. So if you are interested in checking out how I got this makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. For primer, I have my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, Pore Minimizing. Let's move on to foundation. Obviously, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, my favorite foundation ever. I'm going to be mixing 3W1 with 4W1 and applying that with a beauty blender. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NC25, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that underneath the eye area. I'm also going to put it down the center of my face. I'm going to go ahead and set the skin with my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So next I am taking my Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm going to take the light yellow shade just to highlight under eye area. I always do this step. It's like crucial to me. I'll also just take a little bit and put it down the center of my face as well, just to help highlight that area a little bit. But you guys know I don't like too much of a dramatic highlight there. So, and now for bronzing, I'm going to be using a bronzer that I think I only used once before, so I want to kind of try it out a little bit more. This is the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil. So I've always used the milk chocolate and the regular chocolate. This is the dark chocolate. It looks pretty dark, but I think this is going to be good. It's really nice. It actually comes off more neutral on the skin. I'm just going to bronze up the cheekbones, up the temple, and along my jawline, and a tad bit on the center of my face. So now on to contouring. I'm taking the NARS Eater brush and the middle shade from the Kat Von D contour palette and chiseling my cheekbones a little. So now onto blush to add a touch of color. I'm taking the Milani Romantic Rose Blush. I'm only going to put on a little bit. I don't know why lately I've just like not been feeling blush. You know, I've been just feeling like contour highlight. So just a touch of blush. And now to highlight, I'm taking the Anastasia 23 brush. I've been testing out this brush. I still have some testing to do. I know I mentioned that I felt like it was a little bit too dense, but I still have some testing to do before I film my favorites video, favors or regrets. So we'll wait on this, but I'm going to try it out with my Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter. Obsessed. I wore this the other day, and it's the perfect gold, but it's like a bronze, warmer, a little bit darker gold than the typical Whisper of Gale's Heat Wave. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's really pretty. Love it. Switching over to my fan brush. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not loving the Anastasia brush. I don't know what it is. I want to love it, but. So I'm taking the Luxie fan brush, and I'm just going to finish off my highlighting. That nose highlight though. The lighting is like not doing this makeup look justice so far. Okay, so brows are done and eyelids are primed and set. Moving on to eyeshadow. For today I want to do I was actually really inspired. Let me show you guys the picture. So I was really inspired by this makeup look right here. You see how she has just that dark chocolate brown vampy look. I was really inspired by that, but then I thought, what eyes could I do? Maybe I'll do like rose goldy copper eyes with that chocolate brown. I don't know if that'll look good, but let's just go ahead and experiment. So I know that for the lid, I wanted to kind of pair those chocolate brown lips with this shadow by Makeup Geek. It's called oh no, not this one. That's Starry Eyed. It's called Grandstand right here. And this is actually a really pretty coppery rose goldy shade. So let's go ahead and get started with a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take, what the heck, Creme Brulee. Like, you know, it's just a perfect transition shade. So Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to pop that right into the crease. Now what I'm going to do is, this is just a random like card that I got from my Skrindo lashes. I'm going to, okay, that's not working, cut it just so that I can have a card, and I'm going to use this card to get a nice straight line. Switching over to a Sigma E25, which is just a kind of smaller, rounder blending brush. So I'm taking Cocoa Bear and Bitten, and I think I'm going to mix these two together. Or I'll probably just layer them. I'll go ahead and just put Cocoa Bear first, and then I'll layer Bitten on top. And then I am going to take Bitten and just layer that on top. Yeah, I like that color because it plays into a little bit of the rose gold. I'm going to switch to an even smaller brush. This is the Morphe M506. It's just a small kind of tapered blending brush. This is just going to pack on a bunch of color, but also allow me to get in this snug little area. And then I'll just do the same thing to the other eye. To help blending, I'm just going to go back into Creme Brulee and just go right on the top here. Moving on to the lid, like I said, I really want to use Makeup Geek's Foiled Shadow in Grandstand. In the pan, it looks a lot different than it does in the swatch, so I'll show you them side by side. So in the pan, it looks a lot more of like a taupey, dusty kind of color, but it's really like a beautiful coppery tan rose gold. So what I'm actually going to do is just take this shade without it being wet first, and I'm just going to apply it. I find that when a shadow isn't wet, it's easier to blend. So what I've been doing lately is applying it dry, blending, and then going over with it wet to give that intense look when the blending is already all done, if that makes sense. So I'm just applying that right on the inner like lid area. And because the shadow is dry, you don't want too much fallout. So you'll notice that I am patting it on instead of rubbing. So now with no product on the brush, I'm just going to go quickly into the crease and make sure everything kind of blends at the top there. I might actually put just a little bit of Creme Brulee actually. And then with no product on here, I am just going to go right in the middle. Kind of help that transition blend a little bit. I'm also just going to mix Cocoa Bear and Bitten again and just put a tiny bit on this outer V area, just because I don't ever want this outer V to get lost with the lid color. So I'm just kind of like reapplying it. But I'm doing it very lightly, like I'm not packing on too much. Moving to the E25 from Sigma, I'm just going to blend more precise in the crease, make sure everything is blended. So now we can move on to actually wetting the brush and then putting on the Grandstand over again just to intensify it. So taking my L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, I'm going to wet this brush and dip back into Grandstand. And again, I can actually swipe now, which I feel like swiping helps to get the best intense color payoff. And because it's wet, you won't have to worry about fallout. And then that is pretty much it for the lid crease area. I'm going to actually use a really bright inner corner. I haven't done that in so long. So for that, I am going to take Makeup Geek's Wisteria, but I'm not going to put too much because I don't want to overpower what I have going on already. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put a little bit, and I'm not going to wet it or anything. So I'm going to put a little bit, but we're not going to do it too crazy. I'm going to go ahead with a flat definer brush by Sigma, and I'm just going to take Creme Brulee. And I'm going to define the lower lash line with that. Then I'm going to dip into Cocoa Bear and Bitten mixed together on the brush, and I'm just going to put it on this outer area right here. And that is pretty much it for the eyes. I don't know if I should do liner. Let me see if Kylie Jenner had liner on. Because lately it's always been that question for me, like liner or no liner. Because I don't know, I feel like I've been loving both. So she did have liner in this pic. Let's do liner. So now that I have my winged eyeliner on, I'm going to go ahead and do mascara and then lashes. And what I'll do is lately what I've been doing for the waterline, like if I'm ever going to apply a liner to the waterline, I wait until after I do my lashes because I have such watery eyes that if I apply it now and then do mascara, lashes, by the time I'm done, the watery eyes will make the liner like smudge all over the place. No matter if it's a really good eyeliner, I just have such watery eyes. So that's a good tip if you have watery eyes. But I also wanted to show you guys another tip. What's really good is if you're ever going to do an outer V color and also apply liner, I always like to look at the outer V color once the liner is on and then reapply the outer V. So I'm going to take this really small tapered brush, but it's also going to blend because it's kind of flared out, if you guys can see that. This is the E36 from Sigma. So I'm going to take Cocoa Bear and Bitten just a tad bit. And I'm going to kind of work on that outer V a little bit because, like I said, I like to work on the outer V once the liner's on because you can see what part shows. So just going to... And this just takes a couple seconds just to kind of redo it. And then obviously, of course, because you just put shadow, your liner might not be as black. So I'll always just go in. And actually, I did this entire liner with just the Kat Von D Trooper. This is the tattoo one. I really like it. I'll just go over the liner again because obviously a little bit of shadow probably went on it. So just to make it super black, I'll go over it. So I really love this liner, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do mascara and lashes. For mascara, I'm using my bottom lashes. You guys know my combo. Like, this has just been for months now. I can't stop using it. L'Oreal Telescopic for the bottom lashes. Maybelline Lash Sensational for the top. And then for lashes today, I'm using Skrindo Voila. I know I always use them, but I love them. They're the perfect, I've said this before, I'll say it again, perfect dramatic lash without covering my entire eye look still. But they're not super natural that when I put them on, I'm like, I still need a little bit more. You know what I mean? They're just that perfect lash. Skrindo Voila lash. And I do have a coupon code. I'll put it on the screen here for you guys to get a little discount. Okay, so now that the eyes are completely done, I am just going to go ahead and do the lips. Now for the dark, rich chocolate brown lips, I went to MAC and I was just kind of swatching their lip liners, and when I saw this, I instantly knew I needed it because I've been looking for a shade that's this beautiful, rich chocolate brown. So this is a Pro Longwear lip pencil, lip liner by MAC in the shade Bittersweet, and it's just a rich, dark chocolate brown. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Okay, so that is it for the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what your thoughts are down below. Before you guys do go, I did just want to talk to you guys a little bit about a new shampoo and conditioner that I'm trying. I'm actually going to be partnering up with Pantene, which is actually really exciting because if you guys keep up with my channel, then you know that I haven't found that perfect shampoo or conditioner yet. And when Pantene reached out to me to partner up with them and try out their expert collection, I was like, yes, because I am on the hunt for that perfect shampoo. So I am actually going to be trying this out over the next couple of weeks, and I will have an upcoming video. It'll be really cool. It's going to be like a day in the life kind of get ready with me video where I'm going to include my entire full hair care routine using these products. So you guys will actually get to see it in action, but not only that, see the results that I had. So see how I actually like it. So in that video I will update you, but I did just want to let you guys know that I am going to be trying these out and partnering with Pantene. This is actually the Expert Collection Dry Defy Intense Hydration Shampoo and Conditioner. They actually have 4 different shampoos and conditioners in the collection. They have Dry Defy, Fade Defy, Repair Defy, and Defy Time. So I'm super excited to take part in this challenge and see how the results work out for me personally and see how I like it and put it to the test myself. This is actually supposed to be Pantene's best collection. It's actually their most awarded collection too. I also did a little bit of research on my own, and it's pretty much supposed to be comparable to salon quality. What's really cool too is there's actually going to be a giveaway too, kind of contest for you guys to be able to win. I will put all of the exact details down below, but basically there is going to be 12 winners, 3 winners for each collection, and there are 4 collections, and you can only enter if you're in North America. This is obviously sponsored by Pantene. This entire challenge will be sponsored by them, but I'm so excited to embark on this little challenge and see how I actually like this out for myself and see if it's going to be my new favorite shampoo and conditioner. I'll let you guys know my results in the upcoming video. Now that I've rambled on, I'll just wrap up this video by saying hopefully you guys enjoyed this makeup look. If you did, give me a like, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.